Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden. My name is Catherine Constant and I'm so happy to be here with you right now in the garden. And you know what I've been doing? I've been planting seeds. Yes, there's a song says, I've got seeds in the ground. I'm expecting a harvest now. Well, that's the truth. Well, I'm going to be planting some spinach, some lettuce, beets, and carrots. And I want you to come with me as I go through the process. And then also, I have a great surprise for you. My fig tree. Yes, I'm going to show it to you. So stick around so you can see what I'm talking about as far as my fig tree and what's happened to it. The people that have inspired me to plant seeds have been Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm, and also Linda, the New Orleans gardener. Linda has such a special touch with planting seeds in pots. And Catherine from My Hillside Garden. Yes, her name is the same as mine, Catherine. And she's inspired me to garden. Now, Jess, she loves seeds. And she had just put out a video on seed planting and seeds. And I went out and I bought myself a pack of seeds. And these seeds are burpee seeds that I got 40% off at Ocean Job Lot. And when I saw them 40% off, I said, oh, I'm going to have to plant some seeds like Jess. And all of a sudden the dogs decide to bark. Well, I'm in the city. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This morning, while it is overcast and it's kind of cool, it's, I think, in the 70s, August 3rd here in Zone 6 in the Boston area, I am going to put my seeds in the ground. William McDowell has this song, I have seeds in the ground. And so he's waiting for the rains to come because he has seed in the ground. Well, my time is running out here and I need to get these seeds in the ground. I'm going to put them in pots, and here it has the different time. It says full sun. It says there's 68 days to harvest. So I think I have some time here this month and next month in September. And then I have this beets, and this says 50 days to harvest. These chives, I think I'm going to throw these chives in the ground, direct sow it somehow, I don't know. But then the carrots again, and these are short and sweet carrots. And spinach. I have never really grown spinach or lettuce, so this time I'm going to grow some spinach and some lettuce in pots. And I've kind of gathered some pots together, and I'm going to give it a go. And so I have my tools. Now, by the way, these tools are from the dollar store. I got these, it's making a little noise there. I got these gloves from the dollar store, and they've been lasting me and holding up really well. And these tools also were from the dollar store. And could you imagine it? They're very sturdy, well made, and just for $1. And these seeds I got from Ocean Job Lot, and they were 40% off, and I decided, well, let me give it a go. I have been saving these pots. These two containers I got from my aunt. I had bought it for her, my Aunt Tanty. She was like my grandmother, and I wanted to plant her a little garden on her porch. And when she passed away, I said, I'm taking my pots. I'm not going to leave them there so that they can throw them away. So it's been stashed away in my shed all of this time, but I'm going to pull them out, and I think I'm going to plant the carrots in these containers. And then And this is what I had my knockout roses in. I think I'm going to use those to plant the spinach, one for the spinach and one for the lettuce. And then I have these containers, but I think I'm going to use these for my hydrangeas. We'll see. The hydrangea, I'm going to propagate some hydrangea, the hydrangea bush over there. Yeah, and create some more hydrangea plants to put around the yard. And then these little pots. These pots, the begonias came in, and I saved them. And I know they're going to come in handy for something. And I even have the little trays too. The begonias, these begonias here. Yeah, and these also. The sun patient. Yes, these sun patients also. They came in those little pots, and I'm going to use that. But by the way, look at this. Isn't this pretty? The flowers always distract me. I'm always distracted by the flowers. And look at my chard, my Swiss chard. I think it likes this location. It's starting to get a little healthy. I still have not seen my zinnia seeds here. Nothing. At first I saw something coming up, but then now I see nothing. I don't know. But anyway, this is chard. Isn't it pretty? I love the veining. Now see, I'm totally distracted. I am totally distracted by this beautiful display of flowers. I am just so happy to be here in the garden with you. I've also planted before in the past some cucumber seeds too, and the cucumber plants are coming up really well. I just wanted to bring you over here to this back garden. I planted the cucumbers from the seed pack, and I just put them in the ground here. And they are doing so fantastic. So this is my direct ground seed planting, whereas the zinnias, I have not seen anything. I planted the zinnia seeds here, and not a thing. Nothing, no response. Oh well. But this is growing well here. Look at these. I have a lot of cucumbers, pickled cucumbers to come. I'll have a great harvest with them. But this is encouraging, seeing that. And then also I've decided that I am going to plant the rest of the carrot seeds over where the cucumbers are, and also plant the beets there too, and see if they'll come up and make it through the fall. And over there I've done a little back to Eden idea by putting down wood chips and really trying to strengthen the soil. So let's see if it really works for me with the carrots and beets. Well, we'll try and just see how it comes out. Okay, so in the two pots I'm going to put the soil. It's called Purely Organic Potting Soil. And it's supposed to be a really perfect organic blend for organic vegetables, herbs, and beautiful flowers. So I'm going to use this soil and put it into these pots. Now I had these planters for a long time. I usually put my mums in them and put it on the deck, but this time I'm going to use the pots and the planters. This is just the knockout roses pot. I'm going to put the soil inside and I'm going to plant. I'm going to rinse out these pots first a little bit with some soapy water so that if there's anything that might cause any kind of disease, it won't affect the soil. So I'm going to plant the spinach in one, and I'm going to plant the lettuce in the other. And I think it's going to look really pretty with these white pots. You know, I'm also into the decorating. I think I like to use the flowers and the plants to bring beauty to the yard and to the garden. Okay, so here I am, and I am going to put the soil in the pots, and we're going to see what happens here. I cleaned out my wonderful Family Dollar gloves. I'm using, yeah, these gloves I got from Family Dollar, and they have stand the test of time. I think I've had them for like 2 years now. Okay, so I filled the 2 pots with soil, as you can see here. Yeah, and this is nice loamy stuff. So I think that the seeds are going to do well. I'm going to put some more dirt in this soil. I don't want to use all the soil because I want to use some of this to layer the other plants. I think it's fluffy enough so that the seeds can germinate. All right, let's see. Let's put the lettuce. I'm going to put the spinach in this one here. Spinach. It says delicious, tender, dark green leaves. Has a light high nutritional value. Harvest early for baby leaves. Sow in average soil in early spring, but of course this is a fall planting. And again in late summer. Oh yeah, for fall crops in the south. Sow in fall. Sow thinly in rows. Cover with 1/2 inch of fine soil. Firm lightly. And keep evenly moist. Seedlings emerge in 7 to 14 days. Thin gradually to stand 6 inches apart. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to do this right, but I'm going to do my best. It's an experiment. This is what the seeds look like. Big enough. So I think it's set in rows. So I think I'm going to just plop them in, though, in a circular pattern. And then I'll thin them. I'm not doing a great job of this, but I think because I know I'm going to thin them, and because the seeds are so big, I think I'm going to plant some of these over where the cucumbers are. So then now my next step is going to be to water that. But before I do that, I'm going to do this other pot here. I'm going to plant the lettuce. Let's take a look at that. That's what it says. Lettuce, 4 seasons. I think this is so pretty. I've never seen such colorful lettuce like this. Let's see what the leaves look like. Ooh, these are really fine seeds. Look at that. I think I'm going to just pour the whole thing in there. What does it say? Heirloom 6 butterheads with remarkable cold hardiness. Perfect for spring and fall winter harvest. That's good. Sow in average soil in full sun in early spring for first crop. In late summer for fall crop. Sow thinly in rows. 12 inches apart and cover with 1/4 of fine soil. Firm lightly. And keep moist, evenly moist. Seedlings emerge in 7 to 10 days, so every 2 weeks to extend harvest. Ooh, I think I'm going to save some of these and do just that to extend the harvest. All right, so here we go. I'm going to just scatter them in. probably a lot of seeds, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to thin them later on. I'll thin them. Okay, let me get a little soil to cover. Cut it down a little bit here. Extra soil. Because the seeds are so small, I don't want to overdo it. Well, I didn't find anything to mark this with, but I found these rulers. I found my rulers, and these rulers, guess where they came from? The dollar store, and I'm going to use them to mark my 2 pots. And I got the marker. The marker also is from the dollar store. So I just marked spinach and lettuce. And because the lettuce is so colorful, like this, I'm going to use the red ruler. And because the spinach is more, bluey green, plain, I'm going to use the blue one for the spinach. All right, so I'm going to just put it in here as a marker so that I'll know what is what. And that's it for this. Early in the season, I planted some carrot seeds in this pot, and the carrots seem to be doing fine. They're growing. And then in this pot, I planted some basil and, of course, the marigold seeds. Okay, here we are. I'm going to plant the carrots in one of these tubs, and I'm going to plant the beets in the other. The ruler here to identify which is which, and I'm going to just write on this. I think I'm going to let this be for the beets. I'm going to mark it beets. Now it might wash off, but at least hopefully my memory won't be that bad, and I'll remember that this is for the beets. And I don't have another one, so that's obviously going to be for the carrots. Sow in deep, well-worked, stone-free soil after damage of heavy frost. Sow seeds thinly in rows 12 inches apart. Cover with fine soil, firm lightly, and keep evenly moist. Do not transplant as crooked roots may result. Well, I'm going to just put this in here. And I'm going to just plant the whole thing and then weed them out, separate them out later on. The carrot seeds are very tiny. You see that? Very tiny. So, I don't know, I'm just going to broadcast it. Just sow them in like this. And we get what we get, I mean, it's probably too many seeds. Much better. Okay, so now the beets, what they look like. Oh, these are much bigger. All right, so one. I'm going to make 3 rows like some seed covering. We'll see what happens here. This is my first time really trying this. But as I said, I've been inspired by YouTube to actually sow seeds and try this out. All right, so that's done. So this is the beets. And this one over here is for the carrots. The cucumber seeds have sprouted and they're doing very well. These plants look good. And I have some other cucumbers planted over there. But while I was looking at the cucumbers, this is what I discovered. Look at this. Oh my God, look. This is my fig tree. My fig tree. And there's actually a fig developing. Look at that. I am so excited. This tree can actually give figs. I'm going to have to figure out how to take care of it so that I can get my figs. Look at it. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you saw that video that I presented the fig tree. Well, you know, my husband had cut down this fig tree, not knowing that it was a fig tree, last year. And I was so distraught about it, but I didn't want to bother him about it because I said, well, it's just a plant. I can get another one. And but I'm so pleased to see that it's growing. And this is like its third year in. I purchased it from QVC, and it was the Walleen brothers. Let's see, what do they call it? Roberta's Garden. And they said, yes, you can grow figs in a Zone 6 garden, and just have to overwinter it and take care of it, and that this is winter hardy. And I said, okay, let me try it, because I know that it's a little iffy. But to actually see it come back and actually see it want to provide me with fruit, figs, I am so happy today. What a blessing. It's almost like, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he will strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. I am so excited to be trying these new things and to be a part of this garden community. So thank you to Jess, Linda, and Catherine for inspiring me to plant seeds and to put them in pots and to gain my harvest. Yes, I'm very grateful. And then, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. How is your garden growing? Are you doing some fall planting as well? Have you collected your seeds? Are you planting them in pots also? Put your comments down. And as I said, that song from William McDowell, I've got seed in the ground, I'm expecting a harvest now. Yes, yes we are. Oh, I'm starting to feel some raindrops now. Yes, the rain is coming to bless the seeds. Isn't that fabulous? And by the way, check out my hat. Guess where I got it from? You're right, the dollar store. The dollar store. Yes, my nice gardening hat. And I also have it in black too, so that I can switch up a little bit and add a little color and get some protection in the garden. You know, there's something to the dollar store. We can get some really good bargains there. Well, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, and come and join me again in Catherine's garden. See you. Happy planting. Happy planting. Oh, it's so nice in the garden. I just love it here.